So the world is completely infected with viruses. Thankfully, I have an antivirus chip that takes down these viruses. And once I take them down, they drop these little data chips I can collect. And I can use these data chips for upgrades. So I can increase the virus spawn rate by 100%, increase movement speed by 100%, and increase weapon damage by 20%. I think a little bit more damage would be very useful. And once I did those upgrades, now I start all over again. The circle of life. Can these guys hit me? No, they don't deal damage to me. But I do take corruption damage from being in here too long, as you can see with my bar up there. So I'm going to upgrade my speed and spawn rate. And this unlocked increased the chance for double value drops by 5%. Increase battery power by 3. I guess that allows me to survive the level for longer. And rapid fire. Increase attack speed. And I heard this game has a pretty big skill tree. So let me just zoom out here. And yeah, it looks pretty big. I think the dev said there was over 150 upgrades here. So I'd like to thank the dev for the key. And what's this archive logs down here? So you just met your first enemy, the red virus. These are small viruses created by the virus boss. They are unable to damage me. Their only purpose is to corrupt the security level. But be aware, I'm taking corruption damage the longer I stay in a level. Red viruses also drop cool bits. Collect them and upgrade yourself. I think I'll just focus on damage mostly and battery power. So how much damage do you do to these guys? Okay, I 3-shot these guys. If I keep increasing my damage, maybe I can get that down to 2 shots. Then I can really start collecting these data chips. And I'm really liking the background. The background's quite nice. It's not distracting. Kind of relaxing, actually. Level's almost over. We got 10 data chips. More damage, more battery. And it looks like I got 2 different weapons. I got 2 little things on the side that auto-locks them. But if I face dead on to these guys, I think it shoots straight. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just one weapon. Can't really tell. So I'm going to max out the weapon damage. And that turns blue. That means it's all done. Which is quite nice. So this skill tree should be pretty easy to follow. And battery power twice. And this unlocked increased boss damage by 20%. Okay, so there's a boss coming in soon. And I guess I'll increase my attack speed by 25%. That's pretty good. Let's jump back in. So these guys are now 2 shots. Perfect. And I'm guessing that meter at the bottom, when that fills up, that's when the boss comes. I got a lot of battery, so maybe I can survive till he comes out. I don't think I'm quite there yet. I'm over half down. Might be pretty close. Yeah, it's pretty close, so maybe another upgrade to my battery, then I could see the boss. Hopefully. So I'll max out my battery power. And this unlocked increased battery power by 8. Alright, I'll do that once. And more attack speed. So I'm guessing I'll be able to see the boss this time for sure. And I can already tell I'm going to like this game. It's already kind of relaxing. I can keep one hand on my mouse and one hand on my coffee. That is just a perfect game for me. Ooh, I don't know if we'll be able to see the boss. Oh, there he is. Okay. Well, at least we've seen him. He does look quite intimidating. But I do need more battery power to survive longer. And more boss damage maybe? Or more shield. Yeah, I'll do that 3 times. Reduce my corruption damage by 0.1 per second. Doesn't sound like much. Hopefully it is though. I think that was a pretty good upgrade. My battery level is barely going down. And the boss is here. So maybe we can take him out. So let's... Oh, I'm taking damage. I can't touch the boss. Okay. But his health bar is going down. Not very much though. Maybe next time if I don't touch him, I might have a chance. More battery power. And that's all I can afford. That's pretty expensive. So let's try again without touching him this time. Maybe we can take him out. I'm doing 1.8 damage to him. And my battery is going down pretty drastically. And the screen is shaking quite a bit. I'm not really a fan of that, so I'm going to turn off the boss glitch effect. And I think I'll just finish off these cheaper upgrades. So more movement speed, virus spawn rate, and attack speed. That is maxed out. And instead of going for the boss this time, maybe I'll just avoid it and just get as much data as I can. That way I can really start upgrading. See how long we can last. Oh, the boss takes priority. I guess that makes sense for the future levels. I think everything will get insane, so it's good to have boss priority. And this time we earned 71. So max out my speed, spawn rate. Oh, I can't max that out. And I think I'll just do that a couple more times. All right, 390 data. So let's do some boss damage by 20%. Unlock the minigun. Okay, so when I defeat the boss, I can get a brand new weapon. That is very good. Let me do the dark shield again. 10% weapon damage for every 10 viruses destroyed. That's pretty good. Maybe I could start one-shotting these guys. Increased cannon rotation speed. Increase weapon damage by 50%? Yes. Increase cannon speed by 50%? I'll do that twice. And I'll get more battery power. Increase the chance for double drops. Increase drop subtraction radius by 10%. Sure. And more shield. Alright, so I think we'll be able to take out the boss now. I think we're pretty strong. I can almost one-shot these guys. I think once I take down 10 of these guys, I'll be able to. My weapon fires so fast now, which is nice. And surely I took down 10 guys by now. Still not one-shotting these guys though. Almost. There we go. Now I'm one-shotting them. Yeah, okay. I'm making bank now. I still got full power as well. The boss is almost here. Maybe I should take that magnet so I can make sure I collect all the data. I'm leaving a couple behind, which isn't ideal. Alright, so let's take down the boss. Yeah, he's going down very quick. Yeah, very easy. And we collected 162 data. So let's unlock the minigun. And after we defeat the next boss, we'll get droppable powers. Interesting. And there looks like there's going to be another resource here. They're green data chips, I guess. So hopefully the enemies in this level will drop them. For now, let's increase the virus spawn rate twice. And let's hop into level 2 with my minigun. Yeah, I got 2 extra miniguns on the side. That's quite nice. These guys are a lot stronger. Ooh, what's that thing? That thing just attacked me. And it came in very hot. So I guess I need to focus on increasing my weapon strength. These guys are a little bit tougher. And, ooh, there's that thing again. Okay. Yeah, definitely gotta avoid that guy. Looks like he only dropped 2 datas. And there's the boss already. I wasn't expecting to see the boss so soon. But I died pretty quick. Let's increase our battery power by 15. We'll do that twice. And more shield. And we'll see if we can take out the boss. I doubt we can. Yeah, we're barely hurting him. He's very strong. But he's hurting us pretty bad with the corruption. So we definitely need to get stronger. That's alright. Little by little, we'll get there. And we got a new log here. I just beat the virus boss. Maybe you are wondering why it isn't over. Well, it isn't that easy. There's a lot more security levels. You need to learn how to adapt to everything he'll throw at you. And we've seen these void viruses. They follow me and they got a chance to spawn every 10 seconds. They do deal damage if they hit me. And the only way I can collect the bits is if I kill them. Alright. Well, I think I'll just max out my battery power. I was hoping that would branch off somewhere. And I guess I'll just do corruption damage. Try and finish that off. And I guess I'll just farm this for a little bit. See how much we can get at the end of a level without killing the boss. I'll just focus on taking out these guys. I can get about 232 per run. Not bad. And after a few runs, we got over 1,000 of them. And I haven't found any of these green things yet. It'll be nice to work on my economy. So I'm hoping I can figure out a way to find these pretty soon. So I guess I'll just do some boss damage a few times. I'll get that up to level 7. Finish off my shield. And put the rest in damage by 1. And this unlocked. Get 0.5 weapon damage for every 10 viruses destroyed. Okay. So I'm hoping with all that boss damage, we'll be able to finally take out that boss. I don't like those guys. They come in way too fast. But they're not too difficult to avoid. I guess it depends on what side of the screen I'm on. But if I'm far away from them, they're pretty easy. And here's the boss. He's coming out. There he is. Can I hurt him now? Yeah, he's going down pretty quick. Hopefully I can take him out. Yeah, I think we should be able to pretty easily. Oh no. Oh no, we did it. Okay, I thought I died. So we got the boss token. So right away, I can unlock droppable powers. And increase power drop chance by 1%. Increase battery power. And shock 3 viruses for 3 seconds on pickup. So that's a power up. Okay, so I think I'll just focus on these cheaper ones to get these out of the way. Increase cannon rotation speed, boss damage, and spawn virus rate. We'll try and finish these off pretty quick. And we'll jump into level 3. I'm assuming there's going to be a different type of virus coming my way here, so I got to keep an eye out for him. And oh, yeah, they're definitely stronger. Definitely stronger. I think they're dropping more data chips though, which is nice. Yeah, look at that pile right there. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I think we'll be able to take a peek at the boss again. But I'm assuming I won't be able to take him out, so I'll just focus on farming up data points instead of trying to kill him. So here he comes now. Okay, yeah, he pretty much killed me right away as soon as he entered the screen. I didn't see any new enemies though, so maybe more damage twice. And can we finish this off? No, that's pretty expensive. I guess I'll just finish spawn rate off. So that is all done. Oh, there's a green guy. There's a green guy. Did I get him? No, I think he attacked me. I got too close to it. Here's another one though. I'll try and keep my distance. I think I gotta not let him hit me. Yeah, I think I gotta avoid him before he hits me. So I got one green thing. That's good. That's good. So I gotta spend that pretty wisely, I think. Increase green virus spawn chance by 1%. I think I gotta do that one. But that costs 5 green things, so I can't afford that. I could shock 3 viruses for 3 seconds on pickup. Yeah, that's the only thing I could afford with the green things. So I guess I'll do that. Yeah, it looks like some of the red viruses are evolving and turning into green viruses. If I get too close to them, they'll charge and then dash at me. They deal damage if they hit you, then explode without dropping any data. So yeah, I gotta make sure I stay away from them. So I think I'll just finish off the boss thing. So everything down here is all done. And I guess I'll just do increase the shock speed by 25% and increase shock duration by 1 second. I think I'll just worry about weapon damage for now. So for every 10 viruses killed, I get more damage. Increased cannon attack speed. Yes, I'll do that a bunch. So now my attack damage is crazy. I picked up a shock thing. I'm not sure if that was working or not. Maybe I actually have to touch these guys for that to work. I'm not sure. I'll learn more about it. I can evolve as well. And I got another shock thing. Okay, yeah, I think I've seen it work there. It doesn't last for very long though. So I gotta upgrade that a bit more, I think. And here's another one. Let's see how this works. Yeah, I think I just gotta be close to them for it to work. And here's another green guy. See if I can take him out. Oh god, okay. I got him though. And I need to collect 5 of those to increase the spawn chance of those guys. I think that's my next goal. So I'm gonna save up 5. But for now, I increased the attack cannon speed. I'm loving that so far. And I can unlock a shockwave. Void viruses release a shockwave on death that deals 50% damage to viruses. Sure. And I'll increase the size of that. And this unlocked increased movement speed. And I guess I'll just get more weapon damage and increase minigun attack speed by another 10%. So my minigun is blasting right now. Look how fast it's going. Okay, yeah, this is good. This is real good. I got another shock. Yeah, the shock thing works very well for those quick guys. I think that actually saved me there from getting hit. And these guys are getting taken out quite quick now, so I'm gaining a lot of data points right now, which is great. I definitely gotta improve my battery though, because I am dying way too quick. And I'm pretty much dying as soon as the boss comes. So I gotta improve that. So increase battery power by 30. I put everything into that. I can max that right out now. And this unlocked Bullseye. So the next boss I kill allows weapons to critical damage. Nice, nice. And we are definitely got a lot stronger with our battery. So maybe I can take him out. He's going down pretty quick. Yeah, I think we should be able to. Yep, pretty easily. Very nice. So we'll get some critical damage right now. And this unlocked critical chance by 5%. I need green things for that. Increase battery power. And attack speed for my minigun. I think for now I'll improve my shock speed by 25%. And duration by 1 second. And shock one more virus. Okay, that costs green as well. But I can improve the shockwave size. And increase rotation speed. And more movement speed. And more damage. And, oh, here's a green guy. Okay, take him out from a distance. Come on. Oh, he dropped 2 of them. Perfect. Okay, so I just need one more green guy to get that more spawn chance for them. And I got a shockwave here. Yeah, that does a lot more damage now. That's quite nice. I definitely need a magnet. There's so much data things just laying around. Hopefully I can pick one up pretty soon. I don't think I've seen an upgrade for that just yet though. But hopefully that'll come soon enough. Oh, those guys are getting stronger. Here's another shockwave. I'm about to die though. Just collect the data points. Okay. Oh, we got 1200 per run now. That is pretty good. And we can increase the green virus spawn chance by 1%. Doesn't sound like much, but hopefully that pays off. And I'll just finish this off. Virus spawn rate. I'll get more weapon damage. Finish that off. And we'll see if there's any more green guys coming our way. Yeah, these guys have a much bigger explosion now. He dropped a shockwave though, which is nice. Yeah, these guys are dropping so much more data for me. That is great. I think I gotta kill him quicker though. Oh, there's a green guy. Get the green guy. He doesn't prioritize them. Oh, there's 3 guys on the screen now. Okay. I need to find a shockwave to take out these guys, I think. But that's 3 more green things for me, which is nice. Oh, there's another one. Up to 4. And here's another one. Can I take him out before I die? Nope. Nope. Still got 6 of them though. And I think I'll save for 4 more for increased chance for double value drops by 10%. I think that'll be worth it. And that will complete everything below this. And I played a couple more rounds. We got enough to complete that. So that is a very big upgrade, I think. And this unlocked attraction radius. Yes, definitely want that. So we got a little magnet now, which is nice. And increased minigun rotation speed. And more battery power. And this unlocked reduced corruption damage. I guess I'll do that once. So it's nice to work on my economy now. These guys drop a lot more data for me. And yet they drop 2 green things, which is nice. Here's electricity. Take all these guys out. Yeah, this is working out really well right now. That magnet is definitely helping out a little bit. 2 more green things. And another 2. Can we take out the boss? No, he's still way too strong, but we got a lot of resources here. But we got a new log here. It says it was so fast. You know how fast it spread on the internet? It took the virus boss less than 10 seconds to take control of it all. So you heard that, guys. If you don't want viruses, make sure you drop a like on this video. Alright, so I'm going to... What do we got down here? Just this one. Increase power drop chance by 1%. So everything below this line is now done. And let's do critical chance. We'll raise that by 10%. And this unlocked boost weapon damage by 50% for 3 seconds on pickup. That's after the next boss. So let's just improve my battery power. Max that rate out. And more corruption damage. So we should have some critical hits now, which is nice. Yeah, they turn yellow. So I deal 27 damage on a critical hit. And I'm getting quite a bit of them, which is nice. And I'm pretty much melting these viruses now. They're getting taken out very quick. The boss is coming in. Where is he coming from? Can I take him out now? My battery's holding up. Yeah, I think we should be able to take him out. I tried to get that green thing, but I think he hit me. But yeah, boss is down. So weapon damage increased by 50% for 3 seconds on pickup. And increased battery power by 500? That is a lot. I'll do that 3 times. And when I defeat the next boss, I can unlock the decryptor. So that's the next power upgrade. So let's jump into level 5 now. I think after each level, they drop more data for me, which is nice. How much does these green guys drop now? Looks like there's 3 data bits there for me. And I got a shockwave now. Yeah, these guys are still pretty weak, which is nice. Lots of data points for me. And yeah, so I'll pick up this shockwave, and now I deal 50% more damage on these guys for 3 seconds. And here's a damage boost. My critical hits now deal 35 damage. And there's the boss, and I'm down. But we gained 2,000 bits, plus 11 green ones. So what's the cheapest one? Shock one more virus. Yes. And more corruption damage. And increased battery power. Okay, everything's getting pretty expensive now. So maybe I'll just grind out a few levels and then I'll see where I'm at. Yeah, it doesn't take very long to collect a lot of resources up here, as you can see. So I can max out my corruption damage. Increase green viruses spawn chance. Ooh, I should have did that a lot sooner. And I guess I'll increase my weapon damage. I can max that right out. And this unlocked repair. Get 1 weapon damage for every 10 viruses destroyed. Yes. And increase boss damage by 50%. I'll do that 3 times. And increase damage boost. Ooh, Shockwave has a 50% chance to instantly kill viruses. That is huge. So now I should be a lot stronger. Oh yeah. Yeah, these guys are melting now. Here's the green guy. Gonna take him out quick. Yeah. They're dying a lot quicker as well, which is nice. And hopefully I get some more power-ups because 50% for killing them, that is huge. As you can see, I'm collecting so much resources as well. Here's my shockwave. I think I need to increase my magnet a bit more, maybe. I'm leaving a lot of data things behind. Another green guy. Another 2. I should be able to take out the boss here pretty easily, I think. Yeah. Actually, it's going to be pretty close. It's going to be pretty close. And we did it. Okay. We gained 3,500 red bits. Yeah, we're earning those very fast now. So let's unlock the decryptor. This increases my weapon damage by 50 and corruption damage. And I guess I'll increase my battery power. What's this? More magnet. Yes. Oh, here's a new decryptor tab. Oh, I gotta save up 3,000 red bits and that'll decrypt into a blue thing. Okay. So let's see if we can collect 3,000 bits. I'm pretty sure we can. Yeah, level 6 is harder as well. I wonder if there's going to be any kind of new enemies coming my way. It's been a while since I've seen one. I think the last one we've seen was the green guys, but the one before that was the quick moving guys. Yeah, these guys right here. So I'm expecting some new guys coming in soon. Okay, so we died pretty quick there, so these guys are ramping up. You only earned 2,200. Alright, so I guess I gotta play a few more rounds, earn some more resources, and then we can really start... Oh, that's a white guy right there. He's different. I don't think he gave me anything. Huh, okay. So they're dead viruses, I guess. But I think I should have enough now to start decrypting those blue things. Oh, I earned one right here, so maybe that's what the white things do. Or this one's new as well, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so let's go back, see what that is. Yeah, some red viruses evolved again and turn into white viruses. Those carry phantom echoes. Okay, so that's a new resource. They seem to be malfunctioning. They don't deal damage to me, but after a short time, they'll teleport randomly, so I need to be fast. Okay, so I gotta take those things out right away. And can I decrypt 3,000 of these things for one blue thing? Okay, I collected one blue thing, and it's locked, and I gotta spend 3,000 red bits to buy the blue thing. Okay, I got it. So what's the blue things? I don't see any upgrades for them yet. Nope, I don't see any blue upgrades. But the next boss I defeat will shoot 3 projectiles that kill all the viruses in their path. So it's a multi-shot. It looks like it shoots behind me as well. That'll be very nice. So I guess for now, I'll just increase the shock speed, increase fire spawn rate. I'll do shock damage twice, power drop chance, and reduce corruption damage. I think that one's more important. Okay, so there's the white guy. Yeah, they're pretty strong. He took quite a bit to take down. Well, here's another one. Oh, he disappeared too fast. But there's another one down there, and I got it. Okay. I haven't seen any white upgrades either, so hopefully they come soon. Probably after I defeat the next boss, I'm guessing. Which is okay, because that allows me to collect a bunch of them. Here's another one right here. So yeah, by the time I get those upgrades available, I should have a lot of white things and blue things to get. But I'm dying so fast now, so I gotta increase my battery power. That's up to level 9, so that's almost done. And reduce the corruption damage up to level 4. What's this? Increase the chance for double value drops. Oh, that was a white one. Okay, so that's one at least. And increase more battery power by 2,500. That is a huge upgrade. Yeah, this one's only a 10. And this battery power is 2,500. I gotta save up 5 grand. So let's make a test here. I'm almost dead now. The boss hasn't even come out yet, so I got this much left. So let's buy the battery power, and we'll increase our shock damage too, I think. I like the shock damage. And now the boss is coming in, and we still got a half tank of battery power. So yeah, that upgrade is huge. So at least we can see the boss now. I haven't done any damage to him. He's very strong. But here's the first blue upgrade. Increase power drop chance by 1%. And I need 3 of them. Okay. I won't worry about that for now. I kind of want to get lesser upgrades. I'm going to max this one right out. And we'll do some more corruption damage. Damage boost by 10%. Do that 7 times. I should have did that damage one a lot sooner because I'm a lot stronger now. So that is definitely worth it. And I'm loving this game. This game is so nice. Kind of relaxing. I'm so glad I don't have to avoid these guys. I just kind of float into them, which is quite different than other incremental games. It's almost like that Rock Crusher one I played. I really enjoyed that one, and I'm really enjoying this one too. This one is definitely a little bit more hectic than that Rock Crusher one though, which is okay. I don't mind that. Gotta think a little bit more. And how much did we get here? We're starting to collect a lot of these blue things, but we're not earning as much red as I like. So to increase my red output, I gotta increase my damage so I can kill those guys a bit quicker. So damage boost, max, damage boost duration. All right. Increase minigun attack speed by 10%. That is very good. And get 10 weapon damage for every 10 viruses killed. And this unlocked more critical chance by 10%. I need 3 blue for that. And increase damage boost duration by another second. Sure, I'll do that. And increase boss damage and corruption damage. So we should be a lot stronger now. Yeah, these guys are getting taken out pretty quick now. Definitely improved it. Even these white guys go down pretty quick, which is nice. Got my shockwave. Try and keep collecting these greens. All the green upgrades are getting pretty expensive, so I gotta get those as much as possible. And the white. I haven't seen any other white upgrades yet, so... But I've gotta keep collecting the whites. Yeah, I should be earning a lot more now. So maybe I can start getting more blues. Here's electricity. Nice. Yeah, this is working out So much better. And here's the boss. Can I take out the boss now? No, he's still pretty strong, so I'm going to focus on just collecting data. And yeah, it worked. I got 7,200 now. And after a couple more rounds, I got 30,000 red bits. So let's decrypt as much as we can. And now we got 11 blue bits. Okay, perfect. So can I spend them anywhere? Wasn't there a critical chance one? Yeah, it was right here by 10%. And the next one is more critical hits by 10%. I guess I'll get that once. They only cost red bits. And we got a lot of green, so I'm going to max out my corruption damage and we'll increase our spawn rate. We'll max that rate out. And these are increased shock damage by 30 and increased power drop chance. And this unlocked an arc. Shocks one more virus. That costs 50 green, so that's pretty expensive. So we didn't do too much upgrades, but we drastically improved our critical chances by a lot. Seeing a lot more yellow, which is nice. And we're dealing 268 damage per critical hit. That is great. That is great. I wonder if there's a chart letting me know what my critical hit chance is at. It's gotta be pretty close to 50% by now, I guess. That's just a guess though, so maybe I can find a chart somewhere. I'll take a look for it after this round ends. And I wonder if we could take out the boss this time. He's still pretty strong. We're dying pretty quick. I don't think we're quite strong enough just yet, but we're getting very close. I think if we take increased boss damage by 50%, that should be enough to take him out. But let's increase our weapon damage. Increase shock damage by 50% and duration by 1 cent. Ooh, that's very good. And we'll increase our battery power a bunch. And I can do the shock one more virus and more shock damage by 30%. Oh, what's this one up here? Critical damage. We'll do that a couple more times. Okay, so we should be able to beat the boss now. And yeah, we are definitely a lot stronger, especially our shock waves. Yeah, if we pick up that power up, it's pretty much over for these guys. Oh man, there's so much red bits around. I'm earning so much. Maybe I should just farm a couple more times. I shouldn't worry about killing the boss. Because the next level might be even tougher. And I might not get this luxury again for a little bit. Yeah, so after one level of not killing the boss, I got 20,000 red bits and 40 greens. So yeah, I think I'm just going to do this a couple more times, and once I'm bored of that, I'll beat the boss. So before I take out the boss, I might as well upgrade again. So we'll increase the attack speed on our minigun. Critical damage. Yeah, max that rate out. So that's 100% crit damage now. Increase battery power. Increase shock damage. Okay, let's go. Yeah, these guys don't stand a chance now. I pretty much have to patrol the edges now because these guys can't even get to the middle. I'm killing these guys so fast. So I kind of got to be a little bit careful about hanging around the edge. But it's not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, I'm just melting these guys. The boss should be very easy. He's almost here. And we still got almost a full battery. Alright, here he comes now. Where is he coming from? Up here? Okay. Yeah, he's going down very, very quick. Very easy. So now we can get the multi-shot. And this unlocked mines. Throw 2 mines that explode upon contact, dealing 25% damage to the virus. So that's the next boss. Increase damage. Do that once. Increase corruption damage. Sure. And I don't see any upgrades for my quantum hashes, my blue ones. So they must be up here some more. Let's take a look at our skill tree. Yeah, we've come quite a long way. Still goes up a lot more. Oh, here's a white one though. So 50 weapon damage for every 10 viruses destroyed. Sure. And there's not too many upgrades I can get here. Okay, so let's jump back in. Let's check out our new weapon. Does it shoot behind us? I'm not sure. I don't think it does. Oh, maybe we gotta pick it up. Maybe it's a power-up. So let me see if I can find one. Yeah, there it is there. Okay, I got the multi-shot. I don't think it shoots behind me though. Yeah, it's just an extra gun it looks like. It just rips through these guys. So it's still good. So I guess I just gotta upgrade it some more though. Kind of like the shockwave. My shockwave's so strong now. And the boss is here. Can I take out the boss again? Oh, I might be able to. Yeah, I think we will. I think we will. Yeah, there he goes. Okay. Got 15,000 red bits too. So that's why there wasn't many upgrades. I've just been grinding levels so much that I'm just keeping up. So I guess we'll unlock the mines. And this unlocked anything new for the bosses? Doesn't look like it. I could spend some blue though. Increase white virus spawn chance by 1%. And here's the next boss one. Reduce damage taken from viruses by 50%. And for my blue hashes, I can increase the battery power by 2500. That is a huge upgrade. Yeah, it was the same as this one, so it's not as big as I thought. Still pretty good though. And increase more virus spawn rate. Yeah, I need more of those guys to kill. Corruption damage, more weapon damage. Okay, so I think we're doing pretty good. I think I'm going to enter there. I've been playing for over 2 hours, so I'm pretty sure this game is about half done, maybe a little bit more. And I really do appreciate you guys sticking around watching for this long. It means so much to me. And if you guys want to see a part 2, drop down a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.